Alrighty, guys, this is it. This is the final part of the Blu-ray collection. For this half of the year, I will be back at the end of the year to do an updated version. We are just going to do this whole shelf. This covers the rest of the T's, and then the rest of the alphabet: U's, V's, W's, X's, Y's, and Z's. So here we go. The Never-Ending Story. I know that's a classic, but I have not seen that yet. Oh, these all need to get pushed back. Just a little bit. There we go. The New Mutants. I thought that was fine, but it's unnecessary. The Nice Guys. Love that movie. Oh my god, I wish they would do a sequel to it, but it will never happen. The Night Before. Fun movie. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Great movie. The Notebook. Very overrated. I didn't care for it. The November Man, pretty decent. The Nutcracker and the Four Realms, very underrated. I liked that one a lot. The One, haven't seen it. The Oranges, haven't seen it. The Order with Heath Ledger, haven't seen it. The Other Guys, great movie. The Other Woman, it's all right. The Outpost, awesome movie. They recently did a director's cut of this, but I think it's only available on 4K. I don't know if the Blu-ray disc that comes in it is the director's cut as well. So, we'll see. The Outsider, the complete series, that was all right. The Owners, that was also pretty decent. The Oxford Murders, haven't watched that yet. The Patriot, I'm not a fan of that one. The Peanut Butter Falcon, fantastic movie. The Peanuts movie, another fantastic movie. The Perfect Weapon, it's a goofy Steven Seagal movie. The Pirates, Band of Misfits, great movie. The Place Beyond the Pines, I've heard phenomenal things, but I haven't seen that. The Polar Express, it's fine. The Postcard Killings, that one wasn't really all that good. The Predator, I liked that one a lot. The Prestige, I haven't seen that yet. The Prince, that's not very good. The Princess and the Frog, I've never seen it. I've seen parts of it, though. The Princess Bride, I really didn't care for this movie when I first saw it, but it's been a while, so I really do need to revisit it. The Prodigy, pretty decent. The Protector, I haven't seen that yet. I do have The Protector 2. The Punisher, that's decent. The Quarry, that's also decent. The Raid Collection, two of the best, not only foreign films ever made, but the best action movies ever made. The Raid Redemption and The Raid 2 Brandal, phenomenal movies. The Reader, The Rebound, and then a double feature of The Recall and Nine Lives, two movies movies I have not watched yet. The Reckoning, that's not very good. The Rental, this is very good. I would highly recommend that one. Double feature of two Disney movies I haven't seen. The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under. Couple more I haven't seen with The Resident and There's No Business Like Show Business. There's Something About Mary, that was a fun one. The Resident Evil Collection, this comes with Resident Evil, Apocalypse, Extinction, Afterlife, and Retribution. Those are all very good, although I think this year they're going on Resident Evil Overdrive. Because what we had a new game, we have a new show that's out on Netflix, and we have a new movie coming later this year, so I don't know, we'll see if that's any good. The Return of the Living Dead, I know that's a classic, but I have not seen that yet. The Revenant, great movie. The Rhythm Section, that's not too bad. The Right One, you're always taking a gamble on any Grindstone title, because these are always like direct-to-video. This wasn't too bad. This was a pretty sweet movie. The Road, haven't seen that yet. The Road Warrior, I liked it. The Rock, The Epic Journey of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, haven't seen that yet. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, classic, right? Haven't seen it yet. The Rookie, haven't seen that yet either. The Room, probably the best movie ever made. I mean, if you look at cinema statistics, I mean, it's really the best movie ever made. I'm not sure what that cathedral's doing there, since that doesn't pop up in the movie, but whatever, it's probably artistic interpretation. The Rodgers and Hammerstein Collection. The only one I've seen of these is The Sound of Music, of course, but it's a classic. You also get Carousel, The King and I, the roadshow and theatrical versions of both South Pacific and Oklahoma, and State Fair. The Runaways, I haven't watched that yet. The Running Man, solid. I liked it. Although, out of all of these boutique labels, Olive Films is the one that I have the biggest problem with because they take off these special features that were on the DVD. Isn't that the whole point of upgrading, so you kind of don't use the DVD? Oh, I digress. The Sandlot classic movie. The Sand Pebbles, I haven't seen that yet. The Santa Claus trilogy. We got The Santa Claus, which is a classic, Santa Claus 2, which is a really great sequel, and Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, which is fine. Definitely the weakest of the three, but still pretty good. The Secret, haven't watched that yet. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, really good. The Secret Life of Pets, and The Secret Life of Pets 2. Those are fine. I think Illumination's problem, and, you know, I think a lot of people can agree with me here, is that a lot of their concepts and stories are more focused on chaotic humor and merchandising. That's really it. That's why these movies that they come out with are like 80 minutes long. But they feel like 7 hours long because nothing's happening. Anyway, those are both okay. The Sentinel, not very good. The 7-Year Itch, I haven't seen that yet. The Shallows, really, really good. The Shape of Water, phenomenal movie. 2 classics, The Shawshank Redemption and The Shining. The Show, really underrated. I loved this movie. Wow, this movie was great. Very morbid, but very, very good. The Silence of the Lambs, classic. The Silencing, pretty decent. This also has, what's his name? Hero Finds Tiffin, who plays Hardin in those horrible Laughter movies. He's pretty decent in here. The Skeleton Twins, great movie. The Social Network, I know is a classic, but I have never seen that, so. The Son of No One, haven't seen that yet. Stallone double feature of The Specialist, which I haven't seen, and Tango and Cash, which is great. The Spectacular Now, God, love this one. Awesome, awesome movie. The Spike Lee Joint Collection Volume 1, there was a Volume 2. This one comes with 25th Hour, which is another amazing movie, and He Got Game, which I have never seen. The Sopranos, the complete series. That rattling is because... Boom. I have season 1 out. I've actually started the show because I want to be prepared for the Many Saints of Newark in October. And man, I am halfway through the first season already, and I just started yesterday. This show is amazing. I can't believe what I was missing. But, yeah. Basically, I have the season out separately, and I'm going to do that for when I get to the rest of the seasons, because it just makes more sense to have the season out and ready for me to watch instead of just going to the shelf, pulling up the slip, getting the keep case out, putting the slip back down, and then putting it over there. And then when I'm done with it, lift up the slip, put it back in the box. It's just convenience. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. I love the first 2. I haven't seen the third one yet. Spoiler, I bought the third one today. The Spy Next Door, it's all right. The Spy Who Dumped Me, that's pretty decent. The Sweeney, haven't seen that yet. The Swing of Things, as I said earlier, you take a gamble on these grindstone titles, and I lost hard with this one. This one sucks. The Switch, pretty decent. Double feature of The Tall Man and then another copy of The Resident. The Tax Collector, very underrated. The 10 Commandments, this comes with both the 1923 and 1956 versions. I know they're supposed to be classics, but I haven't seen them yet. The Terminator, great movie. Do own the rest of them. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, classic. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, just as good as the first, if you ask me. I have not seen, nor do I own, 3, The Next Generation, the remake, The Beginning, Texas Chainsaw, or Leatherface. I have not seen any of the others other than Texas Chainsaw and Leatherface, and they're both awful. So, The Three Stooges, that's a fun one. The Toll, really underrated. I like that one a lot. This was kind of overlooked this year. Definitely, it's a Saban title that just kind of went straight to Blu-ray. Highly recommend that one. The Towering Inferno has got a great cast, including O.J. Simpson. I'm sure he's an outstanding person that's not going to do anything wrong. I haven't seen that yet. The Tracker, pretty decent. The Train Robbers, haven't seen that yet. The Transporter and Transporter 2, both pretty decent. I do have the third one. We will get to it in literally a few minutes. 2 documentaries I haven't watched yet. The True Story of the Royal Rumble, and The True Story of WrestleMania. The Turning, really underrated. The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1. The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2. The Twilight Saga Eclipse. And the Twilight Saga New Moon. These are all the extended cuts. I haven't seen any of those yet, and I do own the first one. As I said with Transporter, we'll get to it in a few minutes. The Upside, really good. The Usual Suspects, classic. The Video Craze, a documentary I haven't watched yet. The Villainess, a movie I've heard great things about, I just haven't seen it yet. The Virtuoso, not very good, I would not recommend that. The Wannabe, have not seen that yet. And a few more I haven't seen. The War at Home. The Ward. The Warlords. And The Warrior's Way. The Watch, I like that one a lot. The Way Back, great movie. The Wedding Ringer, horrible. The Wild Bunch, I know it's a classic, but I've not seen that one yet. The Wizard of Oz, one of my all-time favorites, and just flat out one of the greatest movies ever made. This comes with, I think, like 3 documentaries. The Making of the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, just 2. The Making of the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and then this also has that When the Lion Roars documentary that I talked about on the Gone with the Wind set. The Wolf of Snow Hollow, this movie's awesome. Love that one so much. The Wolf of Wall Street, fantastic movie. The Wolverine, it's pretty decent. The World's End, Hot Fuzz, and Shaun of the Dead, 3 classics. This is the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. The Yards, haven't seen that yet. And then I have a set, it should be under H for high-powered action, but I just have it here because the first movie of that set is The Yards. Also comes with Equilibrium, Super Cop, No Code of Conduct, Hidden Assassin, and The Lookout. All movies I have not seen yet. They Came Together. This is such a funny movie. This is a great parody movie. There is a scene in this movie, I remember I was watching this with my mom, and my mom got upset with me because she thought I was rewinding it, and I wasn't. But it's the scene where Paul Rudd's in a bar, and the bartender just keeps saying, you can say that again. You don't have to tell me twice. You can say that again. You don't have to tell me twice. She got so upset. She goes, stop it, Kyle. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. This is 40. Solid movie. The sort of sequel to Knocked Up. This is Spinal Tap. One of the greatest movies ever made. This is The End. Great, great movie. This Is Where I Leave You. Pretty decent. And This Means War, which I wasn't a huge fan of. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I absolutely love this movie, and from what I'm told, this edition has recovered a lot of the lost footage, if not all of it. So I'm really looking forward to... This comes with a documentary, does it? Yeah. Return to Shining Time. A lot of people are going to give me strange looks. I am being dead serious when I say I genuinely love that movie. Some more MCU? Why not? Thor Ragnarok, and Thor the Dark World. Those are all fine. Ragnarok's the best of the 3. The director of that also directed Terminator Genesis. He also directed The Many Saints in Newark. You better not mess that up. Not that I hated Dark World or Genesis. I like them both, but, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Great movie. Tierra. This is an Olive Films release that I actually found at Dollar Tree. I have not watched that yet. Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue. Haven't seen that yet. And another one, Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. Yeah, woohoo, perfect. Tin Man. Haven't watched that yet. Titanic. I've seen half of this. I have not seen the other half, so I definitely need to watch this. To Kill a Mockingbird. That's a classic. Tombstone. I know that's sort of a classic, but I haven't seen it yet. I'll be your Huckleberry, or I'm your Huckleberry. What is it? I think it's I'm your Huckleberry, right? I don't know. I have no idea. Tommy Boy, classic. Love that movie. Tommy want wingy. Tomorrowland, super underrated. Love that movie. Tomorrow You're Gone. Haven't seen this yet, but Lejean's in it, so I gotta watch it. Top 5, really good. Top Gun, cheesy, but it's so much fun. Tosh.0 Volume 1 hoodies and Volume 2 Deep V's. I stopped collecting these even though I love the show because they stopped putting them out, so. The original Total Recall, which is great, and then the remake, which I thought was okay. Tower Heist, really good. Toy Story, classic. Toy Story 2, another classic. Toy Story 3, solid. Toy Story 4, solid. Traffic, haven't seen that yet. Training Day, great movie. Trainspotting, another classic. I do have the sequel, but it's under T2 because it starts with T2. Trainwreck, phenomenal movie. Trance, another phenomenal movie. Transformers. Transformers Age of Extinction. Transformers Dark of the Moon. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. And Transformers The Last Knight. I'm going to say this right now. Good. Decent. Really bad. Horrendous. And one of the absolute worst movies ever made. You can fight me on that all you want. I don't care. They really need to stop. Except if they're going to make more movies like Bumblebee. Because Bumblebee was phenomenal. Transporter 3, told you we would get to it. Solid. Trauma Center, it's pretty decent. Tremors 5, Bloodlines. Tremors, A Cold Day in Hell, which is part 6. And Tremors Shrieker Island, which is the 7th and final Tremors movie. Fun movies. I do own the first 4. They're on DVD, though. But I recommend those if you're looking for some fun. Trespass, haven't seen that yet. Trick or Treat, I can see why this is a classic. It's a great movie. Trolls and Trolls World Tour, both fantastic. Tromeo and Juliet, really, really weird movie, but really good. Tropic Thunder, great movie. Troy, haven't seen that yet. True Romance, this is in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Absolutely love that one. True Grit, the remake, haven't seen that yet. Now, we're going to go down to the floor so I can finish this. There we go. Okay. Tully, that was pretty good. Tupac Assassination, Battle for Compton. This is the 3rd Tupac assassination movie. It fell about right in line with a lot of the Tupac documentaries in which half the time it's just telling you facts that have existed for years and have been stated over and over and over again. And the other half the time it's just babbling. So, you know, it is what it is. It was well made, but at 140 minutes long, it was really not telling me anything new. Turbo, that was pretty decent. 12, haven't watched that yet. Twilight, I told you we would get to it. Haven't seen this. I have listened to the Paramore song, though, if this can get in focus. It will not get in focus. What's it called? Decode, great song. Twister, goofy but fun. And now for all of the Tyler Perry movies. I just put them all together under Tyler Perry. We have Tyler Perry's A Madea Christmas the play, A Madea Christmas the movie, A Madea Family Funeral, Boo, A Madea Halloween, Boo 2, A Madea Halloween, Daddy's Little Girls, which is not a Madea movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I Can Do Bad All By Myself, which comes with the play as a bonus, which is pretty cool. Madea Goes to Jail, Madea on the Run, the play, Madea's Big Happy Family, Madea's Family Reunion, Madea's Witness Protection, Meet the Browns with Madea, and then these are not Madea movies. Temptation, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. I need to do a bad movie night with this because this is so stupid. Why Did I Get Married? And lastly, Why Did I Get Married Too? So there you go. Ugly Dolls, I like that one a lot. Uncle Buck, classic. Fletch, double feature. I've not seen Fletch yet. Uncle Drew, that's a fun one. Uncut Gems, oh, I love this movie so much. So much. Under the Skin, fantastic movie. Underwater, really good. Unfinished Business, that's decent. Unforgettable, that's also decent. Unfriended, really good. Unfriended Dark Web, also really good. Unhinged, I love this movie so much. Love it, love it, love it. The Universal Classic Monster set. This is a set that comes with Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, the Wolfman, Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, the Mummy, and the Phantom of the Opera. I know I've seen the Invisible Man, which is really, really good. But I have not. I don't think I've seen the other ones in full, and if I have, I don't remember them. Universal Soldier, the fourth film, Day of Reckoning, the third film, Regeneration, and then the second film, The Return, along with Second in Command. All of the Universal Soldiers are a lot of fun, and so is Second in Command. Unknown, decent movie. Unsane, great movie. Unstoppable, haven't watched that yet. Us, really good. I think the problem with that movie, though, and it is a problem, it's not a minor inconvenience, is the fact that I think Jordan Peele prided himself on the fact that Get Out has like a bunch of layers that people keep discovering on their own, like, on rewatch upon rewatch. And he tried so hard to have like a big twist with this that it just kind of hinders the movie a little bit. I don't know. It's still a great movie. I really do enjoy that one. USS Indianapolis, Men of Courage. I have not seen that yet. Vacation, so underrated. I love that one. Valentine, really, really fun. Absolutely loved that one. Valley Girl, the remake, I liked it. I like the original as well. Vampire Suck. I don't know about you, but that sucked. That was pretty stupid. The Van Damme 5-movie action pack comes with Hard Target, which is awesome. The Quest, which is good. Lionheart, which is good. Street Fighter, which is great. And Sudden Death, which is awesome. Oh, I do enjoy the sequel, Welcome to Sudden Death, as well. Van Damme's awesome. He has rarely made a bad movie, and I'm so excited for The Last Mercenary that's coming out on July 30th. Oh, that looks so great. Vanguard, I liked that one. Vanquish, that was alright. Vantage Point, pretty decent. Venom, really good. Veronica, this is really, really weird. This is one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen. V for Vendetta, great movie. VFW, another solid movie. Vice, great movie. Visible Scars, hated it. Vivarium, super underrated, highly recommend that. I believe the letter V is the first instance in my collection where I've seen every title under that letter. Yay, go me, progress. Walking Tall, the remake, really good. Wally, classic. Wall Street, I know it's a classic, but I have not seen that yet. The Walt Disney Short Films Animated Collection, I haven't watched any of the... well, I've seen some of these. I've seen Frozen Fever, I've seen Get a Horse, I've seen Paperman. I think that's it, but I haven't seen the whole set, so... Wander Darkly, that was a really interesting movie, but really, really good. That was a good one from last year. Wanted, great movie. War, haven't seen that one yet. War Dogs, great movie. Warning Shot, haven't seen that yet. Warrior, also haven't seen that yet. War Room, terrible. It's enjoyably terrible. The director's cut of Watchmen. And then I have this collector's edition, which not only comes with the ultimate cut, but it also comes with the theatrical cut on DVD and then on Blu-ray, the complete motion comic. So that's awesome that I have all three cuts of that movie. Great, great movie. And then we have like the sequel miniseries, which was fine. Looking back on it in hindsight, I'm not the biggest fan of this, but it was fine for what it was. Waves, oh, so great. I love that one. Way of the Wicked, haven't watched that yet. Weaponized, also haven't watched that one yet. We Bought a Zoo, good for you, but I haven't seen that yet. This does come with a coupon for a free child's zoo admission anywhere. It expires on June 30th, 2012, so I wonder if it's still good or not. Wedding Crashers, it's a good movie. Wedding Days, haven't seen that yet. We Die Young, very solid Van Damme movie. Weeds, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, and Season 8, the final season. I have not watched any of that yet, but I plan on watching it because I've heard amazing things about it. Welcome to Marwen, great underrated movie. Welcome to Me, that's also really good. Welcome to the Jungle. You know how I was stating that Van Damme rarely makes bad movies? Well, this was one of them. He's good in the movie. He never gives a bad performance. But this was a really stupid movie, and I don't recommend it at all. We Own the Night. Haven't watched that yet. We Are the Millers, which does that. Great movie. Werewolf, The Beast Among Us. Haven't watched that yet. West Side Story, classic. Very interested in seeing the remake this year. We Summon the Darkness. Really, really good. Wet Hot American Summer, haven't seen that yet. We the Party, also haven't watched that yet. What Men Want, it was fine. What We Do in the Shadows, oh, so great. I love that one. Excuse me. Where'd You Go, Bernadette? I like that one a lot. While She Was Out, haven't seen that yet. While We're Young, great underrated movie. White Boy Rick, another great movie, filmed over here in Cleveland. The gun show that they're leaving at the beginning of the movie is the fairgrounds. That's just like 15 minutes down the road from where I am, so I thought that was great. White House Down, it's pretty decent. Whiteout and White Squall, two movies I have not seen yet. Whitey, United States of America versus James J. Bolger, good movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, one of my all-time favorite movies. Who is Harry Crumb? Really, really fun movie. Love that one a lot. Widows, great movie. Wild Card, very good. Wild River, haven't seen it yet. Wild Things Foursome, haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen any of the Wild Things sequels. I've seen the original. I have all of them. The original's good. Willy's Wonderland, really good movie. Catchy soundtrack. Wind River, really good. Wings, haven't seen this yet, but this was the first ever Best Picture winner, so it's kind of an important movie to have. Winnie the Pooh, Springtime with Roo, haven't seen it yet. Without a Paddle, haven't seen it. Wonder, phenomenal movie, made me cry all the way through. Wonder Park, really good, made me cry at the beginning. Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 1984, love both of those. Yes, I didn't see a problem with 84. Wu-Chi, the Demon Slayer, haven't seen that yet. Woodstock, 3 Days, A Piece of Music, this is a great movie. They're doing a documentary on Woodstock 99, so that should be really good. But yeah, looking forward to watching that again. Words on Bathroom Walls, great movie. World War Z, that's pretty great. Well, pretty fun. A lot of people are like, oh, why hasn't the sequel gotten off the ground? That's not a movie that needs a sequel. I don't know who you're talking to. Wreck-It Ralph, great movie. Then again, though, if Wreck-It Ralph got a sequel, why didn't that one get a sequel? WrestleMania 25th anniversary, and then we have WrestleMania 26, 27, 28, 30, 2019, and 2020. I do have the new one, it just hasn't been filed away yet. I love the WrestleManias. They're just such a fun show. They put on one great show. The Wrong Turn movies. We got Wrong Turn, which is great. Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. Wrong Turn 3, Left for Dead. Wrong Turn 4, Bloody Beginnings. Wrong Turn 5, Bloodlines. And Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort. All of these are really, really good. Well, actually, they're all really decent. And then the Wrong Turn, like remake, reboot, whatever, which was fine. Way too long, though. Double feature of Wyatt Earp, and then The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford. 2 movies I have not watched yet. I do have Assassination right back there. So, all right, we're in the home stretch, people. We have the X-Men trilogy. That comes with the original X-Men, which is great. X2, X-Men United, which I still stand by as one of the greatest comic book movies ever. And X-Men The Last Stand, which is decent. X-Men Apocalypse, that's also decent. X-Men Dark Phoenix, very unnecessary. I thought it was just okay. X-Men Days of Future Past, great movie. And then the Rogue Cut, which I have not watched that version. X-Men First Class, great movie. And then X-Men Origins Wolverine, which was okay. Yellow Rose, really, really good. Yes Man, that's a fun one. Yesterday, really good. Yoga Hosers, a lot of people don't like this. I really enjoy it. You Again, that's a fun one. You Don't Know Me, awesome, awesome documentary about the making of Showgirls. Zack and Miri Make a Porno, great movie. Zero Dark 30, awesome, amazing movie. Zipper, haven't seen it yet. Zombieland and Zombieland Double Tap, those are both really, really fun. Zombie Strippers, haven't seen it yet. Zookeeper, not very good. Zoolander, the Blue Steel book, which honestly is a fantastic name for this. This is a fun movie. This is one that I've actually come around on. The second one's not very good. And finally, Zootopia, which I feel was Disney's best film of the 2010s. Now, I gotta wiggle my way out. Stay there for a second. I do my old man brother. Okay. Now, it's time for some box sets, some special edition sets to finish off the Blu-ray collection. First off, over here, I don't have anything, so I don't know why I'm coming over here. That's weird. I thought I had something over here. I guess I don't. Or is it over there? Yeah, it's over there. Okay, never mind. It got moved. So, we have Batman Beyond, the complete series. I haven't watched any of this yet, but, just really, really cool. It also has, if I'm not mistaken, no, don't do that. Great, now I gotta fix that. It also has, I wish this thing would stop going out of focus, but it has Batman Beyond, The Return of the Joker, the uncut version, which is great. Then over here, we have my collector's editions of Argo and The Town. Stranger Things Season 1 and Season 2. Got those for cheap, and I'm glad I did, because they haven't been releasing the other ones. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, the collector's edition. And then, this is a DVD, but that's the collector's edition of Wanted. And then, finally, we have the Fast and the Furious set. I can't remember if this one comes with Fate or not. But it does have, like, a bonus disc in it. And it lights up, which is pretty cool. Friends, the complete series. The Hunger Games set. The Omen set. And the Coraline set. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for sticking it out. Bye.